All right. Hello. My name is Jennifer Crowder. I'm the career counselor at Patrick Henry High School. And joining me today is Peyton Mooney. Peyton is the HR generalist with Connected Solutions Group. Hello, Peyton. How are you?
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me today. Just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about what you do. So, can you tell me a little bit about Connected Solutions Group and what your job is there?
Yeah, so we are a telecommunications company. We're based in Mechanicsville. We have people all across the United States. We partner directly with Verizon.
Mhm.
So we have devices. One is called an M106 that we patented. It is like a wireless internet device where you can just stick it in your book bag if you're going camping and you have Wi-Fi. You want to go, like, if you're working at a camper somewhere that you don't have internet,
Right.
you just have it and it's like a wireless internet router.
Wow.
We have big customers, like we have Spirit Airlines. We do stuff with Barnes and Noble. All the internet in downtown Ashland, we put that there. We put all that there for all the Wi-Fi.
Great.
So I am the HR generalist here. It's just me in the HR department right now.
Okay, good. All right. So can you tell me a little bit about kind of your career journey, how you got into human resources?
Yeah, so my first job right out of college, I worked as a bank teller for about 9 months. I learned I did not like that. It wasn't for me. So then I taught for a year and then I landed in an HR coordinator job. I started doing just, some of the paperwork, filing, looking at time cards, taking, answering little questions there and started getting more responsibility, doing workers' comp, sending out offer letters, screening resumes. And then once I moved from North Carolina to Virginia, I landed in this HR generalist recruiting job. So I do a lot of recruiting, screening resumes, hiring, and dealing with, day-to-day problems.
Okay. So you kind of touched on it a little bit, but can you explain a little bit about what the role of human resources is in any company?
Yeah, so the role of human resources is very wide. You go from day-to-day problems. You have to make sure time cards are good. If there's employee complaints,
Mhm.
if there's attendance issues, working on job descriptions, making sure management is following all of the rules. Any complaints from employees, if we have, let's see, I do payroll, I do, benefits, making sure benefits are up to date, all the position changes. I can't even tell you all the things I do. I mean, you're working for the company and the people, so it's a fine line that you have to kind of tread there. Creating policies, the handbooks, forms, I mean, it's pretty much how the employees work with the business and how things kind of run with the employees itself.
You sound almost like the brain of the company, like you are kind of the hub of everything, like you're involved in all the pieces.
Most definitely. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So tell me what do you like about working in human resources?
So, there's obviously a lot of pros and cons. One of the things that I really like is getting to know everybody.
Mhm.
It's very rewarding. You get to know people and their family, and they come to you if things are, not going right. If they need, assistance with, personal growth, with growth in their job, you can help mentor them, train them, kind of help them. Okay, if you're struggling with this, what can you do to continue moving forward?
Mhm.
I get a lot of, just appreciation out of helping people. You really do. It's kind of like you're for the people. The job is for the people, making sure they're happy, they're content, and they want to stay here.
Good. I like you'll sound a little bit like a school counselor in
A
that
little bit,
aspect,
just a
just a
little
little
bit.
bit. All right, so you mentioned that you do job recruitment. Can you tell me a little bit about what job recruitment looks like?
Yeah, so job recruitment can be different depending on positions, whether it is just a entry level position or, like one of our big sales positions, management director positions. It Like our entry level, we really like to get people that are young and starting their career.
Mhm.
When you come, right out of either high school or college, you really don't know what you want to do,
Right.
and kind of helps people get their foot in the door. I like to see, pick out personalities, pick out people who are interested in, and try to fit them into the right little niche with our company.
Mhm.
Doing, school job fairs, even just going on like LinkedIn and seeing people's profile. People have resumes out there just, ready for anybody to contact them.
Okay. So tell me so when we go in and do classroom lessons with our students, we talk about, kind of 21st century skills, which are often called like soft skills.
Mhm.
Um, in a business like yours, when you're hiring people, what type of soft skills are you looking for? Obviously, there's training for certain positions. You have to
Mhm.
be trained in a lot of the technical things, but what are some of the soft skills that if you're hiring for someone, would you be looking for?
Definitely communication, whether it is verbal or written communication. Communication is a big part wherever you work. Being able to communicate, be a team player, work together, ask for feedback, get along with others. They might not be your favorite person, but,
Right.
learn to work together, get along, come in and act like, you fit in the role. Don't
Mhm.
be, kind of awkward, and just really, I think communication is one of the biggest ones. Just know how to talk to your peers, know how to talk to your supervisors, managers, and whatnot.
Right. That's a good one. So you talk about you screen resumes and you look for, for potential fits as far as jobs are concerned. So if I was a potential employee looking to, be hired by your company, what types of things are you looking for on a resume? Like what would get my resume seen?
So definitely one of my top things with resumes is I don't want a book.
Hmm.
I want it to be 1 to 2 pages.
Okay.
You don't need to write paragraphs, just bullet point out, at your past jobs, you were over this, this, and that. You don't need to go into grand detail.
Right.
Have the dates of your last job, what what your job title was, and those main things that you focused on. Like clubs in high school, that just kind of takes up space on it. That
Right.
really doesn't mean that much when coming into a job.
Right.
Volunteer experience, depending, like if it was kind of based on what the job is, that's
Hmm.
okay too. But you don't need a lot of space fillers. You don't need to put, just what you volunteered in, clubs,
Right.
what you do on your off time.
Yeah.
Definitely, just highlight the most important things: what the job was, where it was, how long you were there, and what your responsibilities were. Definitely try to keep it between 1 and 2 pages. With your name and you don't even have to put your address, just kind of like your town and state and a
Right.
phone number. Some people put pictures on there. I'm not a fan of having pictures on resumes, but just keep it simple.
Okay. So if I were to submit a resume to you, and I'm just doing this because I'm thinking, because I deal with kids that are coming straight out of high school, and if I was to submit a resume with you and it was riddled with like spelling errors and grammar and things like that, as somebody who's screening these resumes, how does that trigger you? Is it going to go?
I would hit the X. I would
Okay.
throw it right in the trash can.
Okay. Good
Yes,
to know.
double check it. No spelling errors. Make sure grammatical errors and it makes sense.
Right. Right. Well, see, they need to know that. All right. So, what would be some advice that you would give to a potential employee that's coming directly out of high school and they're trying to get a position in your company? What kind of advice could you provide?
Just be open to take any position. Coming right out of high school, you got to get your foot in the door somewhere. You have to get that experience. Don't be picky, be open, get your foot in, get that experience, build your resume up, and learn. At our company, you can go from an entry level like production or shipping, receiving person, and make your way up to manager levels. We have
Yeah.
people that are in production that have now gone to like a customer success specialist that work directly with our some of our customers and making sure they're happy, things are moving along. Just shoot your shot. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to, to take it.
Yeah.
keep learning, keep taking those extra responsibilities. And, if you come in for an interview, just show that, yep, you're willing to work. Coming to work and being willing to work is half the battle for any job.
That's good. That's very good advice.
Yeah, just coming and willing to do it is half the battle in anything.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you, Peyton. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me today. And I know I will see you, since you're my neighbor. I'll see you soon.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.